Alright, this is an introductory course, or whatever you want to call it, to House Flipper. After watching it on Neebs Gaming, I bought a copy for myself. Simon, who's a contractor, seemed to enjoy it, but it's pretty much just a bunch of clicking. The game is still, I think, early access. You've only got one save file, so I'm going to start off new and give you a quick introductory from the beginning. This will be using keyboard and mouse, and this here is the office. First, all you have is objects, so just left click to dispose. It takes care of individual things. If you press your tab, it's not on yet. Ooh, here's your office. Congratulations, you've just joined House Flipper. And check out this bloody bathroom. Can't dispose of anything really yet other than real trash. So let's just get rid of the trash. Now it says the laptops allow you to find jobs, buy houses, switch between them. You can't afford to buy a house yet, but it looks like you have your first email. So it's your first job as a contractor. You have 37,000. Let's go to the first one. Now if you go to the browser, the first house is 38 grand. You're going to need upwards of 10 grand in addition to the price in order to make meaningful renovations. So let's go to the mail. The ex-boyfriend stole our radiators. Now, I won't read all of this, I'll just accept it, but it is pretty basic. The real problem with this is that you can't access your computer from the job. You have to go back to your office to do that. However, all the details should be available. Now, right-clicking brings up your remove objects. It also brings up the clean. This is the first stage broom. It's really slow, but it just gave you a little taste of what it does. Now let's clean up the garbage here. Now, I don't like bugs, so what I've done is I've disabled the cockroach and turned them into... Oh, excuse me. That's what happens when you're drinking. It changes them into glass for those who have problems with that kind of thing. Now I'm going to just start cleaning up, which is just left-clicking with the broom active. You'll notice to your right there is a menu of lists. The top is your balance. The bottom below that is your income, what you've just earned from the work you've done. The minimum progress bar in order to complete and collect. The living room has your tasks with the kitchenette. 34% of the dirt we've just cleaned. We've removed all the trash, and there's a device that needs to be mounted. I think it's a socket somewhere. I just did this twice today, and I can never remember what it is. So let's just clean that up. I usually like to trace the outline of everything. Now hopefully they'll add more functionality to the game as you go, you know, different tools. I would like to see brooms, that kind of thing. And we just earned a skill point. So at the bottom right, you'll see your instructions on how to use it. Left click uses the tool, right click change the tool, back to the office is enter, F is your flashlight, and tab opens up your menu. Now you have a skill point to use. You can choose to see some dirt in the mini-map. See, most or all. As you upgrade, that will be available. 25% faster cleaning. The best thing to do is get a good mop. Now you could go to the store here, but we don't need to right now. Let's just use that good mop to clean up. And it looks like we have cleaned all the dirt. Unfortunately for myself, I am a little OCD. The first time I did this, I ended up moving things into the bathroom, which wasn't where they're supposed to be. I get distracted by the details. Don't get distracted. Alright. Here's the fixture. This is a wall-mounted radiator. Now, I think this must be European, maybe, because Euros is available, and the plugs are all different from what I'm used to. So installations will give you a mountable towel radiator for the bathroom. Big radiator, regular. These are all liquid heated. Standard light switch, modern, and an air conditioner. You don't have to deal with the air conditioners till later, but they're still fairly easy. Now you left click on the fitting and it will go into place. When it's done, it will click. Then click on the nut and hold the click. You don't have to follow it, just have to hold it and it will finish. Now if you click on something you shouldn't, it'll just glow red. If you're clicking on the thing instead of the nut, it'll glow red again. Now open the valve. It's complete. See, this is what bothers me. Now you can hit shift and it shifts at 180 degrees, but it'll do it straight. So you don't have to just mess with your scroll wheel to get the little bit. Get the whole thing at once. It'll turn 90 degrees with each turn. Like I said, I'm OCD. I gotta fix this or it'll bother me, because it just doesn't look right. And if you're on the opposite side, it won't allow you to put the chair at the table. Or at least it won't allow you to put it properly. There, so this room is complete. Now let's start getting rid of the garbage. Here it's just dirt and trash. Anybody ever remove stains from a mattress that easy? Alright, 75% clean, and we're clean. On future houses you get to clean the windows. It's pretty easy though, so don't worry. Outdoors, no worries. Now let's just straighten this up, clean it up. And it looks like our dirt is done, and according to our minimum progress bar, it's completely blue, which means it is complete. However, like I said, I'm OCD. A lady may like that near there for her towel or whatever. Huh. Chicklet doesn't have any paper towel or toilet paper. But we're finished. So you notice it says in green, complete the order. Now this only happens on missions or cleanups. When you buy a house in the first little while, it'll go green and say sell the house. However, after a while, it won't do that anymore. So now our income is $965.28. That's all we got from that. It's a very basic thing, of course. And we still have only the cleaning stuff, but we can clean up, that's good. Now later on you get more tools as you progress. And if you were to choose the right perks, you could see the dirt on the minimap at the top left. This just makes me want to throw up every time I see it. But we've got no way to remove anything. So all the best we can do is just clean up. Oh, still nothing to dispose. Alright, let's close that. And go on to our next job. We have 37 grand, we could buy that house if we want, but it's pretty useless to do that. Cleaning the garage, this is easy. Just throwing away the trash, clean the windows, don't move the tools, don't move anything. Just clean and throw out the garbage. The windows is the next chore you get. Still the same two tools. Let's start it with cleaning since we can't get in yet until that door's up. I'm used to a much better long range. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this garbage. Just click on each box and it gets rid of it. I hope they paid their disposal fees. And those 4 tires are good. Later on, when you have access to the bunker, there are several houses with bunkers in the basement. Alright, so we are now at 71% clean. And we have a skill point, definitely on cleaning. Let's see some dirt on the minimap. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't see everything. Also, I've got the Xbox record window right in the way. We're almost fully clean. I know I'm missing something. Let's see. Sometimes it's something pretty easy. Oh, I remember what it is. That. There it is. Now, as I said, OCD. You just click on it and hold, and you can pick it up. Now, I'm gonna put these 2 out of the way. Doesn't earn you any extra money. It just Now wait for it to come up before you start doing anything. Hold your left and just start guiding that wand wherever you see a film. There. It's done. So all the tasks are complete. And we got $586 from that. Complete the order. Seems a little bit lower than it should. I just cleaned Buddy's garage, but if I got paid $500 and some odd to clean somebody's garage in real life, I'd be pretty happy. Alright, so we got $38,000. We can still get in that house. Yeah, let's do that. Wait a minute. I forgot what I own one house. I got $38,500. I don't got enough. I don't want to be broke. Because when you're broke, unfortunately, you got too many things can go wrong. The money comes out of your wallet while you're playing anyway. Alright, now I'm going to advise you on this one. Do not, I repeat, do not do this one until later. Until you get access to the store. This will open up the wand to get rid of a baby crib, so that's fine. But what's going to happen is if you do this one right away, I'll show you anyway, but not this time, but the next one. We'll just go in there, do the radiators. It says, put the radiators. If I'm not fully satisfied, you get nothing. Yeah, an old cranky bugger. But they want you to take out walls. Which sounds great. Oh, negotiation, that's right. I want 10% more. On negotiations, you can use it when for your house. You can negotiate the price, but it's only like a 5 to 10 to 15% chance that they'll accept your counter offer. And then there's like a high penalty. You can ask for 3,000 or 4,000, and you could lose 2,000 or 3,000. And there's nothing in here. No tasks. Task is complete. I should have looked at that first. And there's only one device in here. Alright, handyman. Now, when you get to this point, the fitter, I will tell you, do not upgrade to 100%. Do not. It will ruin your experience. Everything moves so fast, the program itself can't keep up. So it actually bottoms out and the frame rate really messes up. The best thing to do is just go to 50% and leave it at that. E to assemble. Again, just click on your nuts. And open the valve. And is there anything in here? No tasks. And that is just outdoors. We have no cleaning up in here, which is great. And the bathroom. There is no radiator to do. There is a sink. Since it is somebody else's house and they've just got pretty basic fixtures. Oh, I didn't even realize about that towel radiator. Alright, so let's do the towel radiator. I didn't do that last time. Wonder if I lost money. Now, you can't click on the nuts here because you haven't actually activated the fitting. So just click on the fitting and then click on the nuts. And then open the valve. And now we do the sink. Up to bathroom, mountable sink. Press left click to pay. Click on each anchor bolt to activate it. Then click on the sink and it'll draw it in. Click and hold the left click to hold the to push the washer in, and the same thing for the nut. It's not too much different than regular plumbing in the end. Now I would suggest not doing your left one here, just clicking on the right one to put it in, because all the shifting back and forth between screens can get a little dizzying. It's shifting angles, so once you figure out the shortcuts to stop the angles from shifting all the time, it'll go pretty easy. Now this is just an outline. It doesn't exist until you click onto it, which means you're installing it. That one's installed, that one's installed. Now you're clicking on the nut and the clean out. It is done. According to the blue progress bar, we have earned almost $1,100 and all the tasks are complete. There is available skill point and it's in handyman. Plastering, there's very little plastering involved early on in the game, so don't worry about it. Tiling will be your biggest one. Building, it says can build 3 walls at once, build 5 walls at once. That's bullshit. You can only build 1 at once because it's all brick. So don't worry about that. Don't waste your points at first. When you get further on in the game, you'll probably have them to burn, so don't worry. I would choose the wall is already painted and then faster building, because they are kind of a pain. Painting, it's pretty obvious. Don't waste wall on a paint because it will double over. You'll go over it and keep going over it and keep wasting paint. Choose that first. Demolition, always upgrade your tools first. Cleaning, the same thing, because you get the best mop and then dispose of trash in the range. What it'll do is it will change your accuracy a bit. Not accuracy, you click on one box, and if you're within range, several of them will disappear. And negotiation, cool. Now let's complete. This one. Yeah, I would do these jobs and then do the baby. Now we can do painting. The best thing is it tells you what to do when you're in each room. So we're in the bathroom, no task. Close that door, it's in the way. No task. We're in the main room, bedroom. Mount 2 devices. So there is a socket to repair. Click on the screw in the middle, then click and hold, and it will get that out of the way. Click on each screw and hold until they're backed out. And it's basically just clicking and holding your button until everything is engaged. You can be right off the screw and it will still keep going, as long as you were on the screw when you first started. There we go. There, that is done. Now there is one more. I just remember where it is. And it is not the light switch. That is the annoying part, because it can be sometimes. Alright, where are you? See if I can remember. Well, let's pull out some furniture and find out where it is. Not there. Great, I messed myself up. That plant. Now this would be easier. Oh. It's up here. There it is. It'll be on your mini-map in red, but the Xbox record icon is covering that, so I couldn't see it. Again, just keep clicking. And if you click the neutral ground, it'll change your angle, but everything is still within range. Also, if you click on the neutral ground, then click on the screw, it'll shift back to the original point of view. There, this room is done. And it is just painting in here. So they want us to paint with Amaranth Adventure and Gray. Oh yeah, it was in the store. So choose paints. Always look for the right name. Sky, there we are, Gray. Best to buy 2. Now when you're in a job like this, the name is already there for you, so it's not that big a deal. But when you're painting your own house and you want to stay with the right color, write it down. I don't know how many times that's happened to me that I've just, you know, just didn't think ahead. Alright. So it's basically holding until it reaches the top. And then not, if you continue holding, it will just continue putting layer after layer of paint on it. Not very gray, is it? Right now we are 6% done. Oh, that one's done. Each one is done in stripes. Once you run out, just reload your thing with a light, or with the right click, or left click, sorry. %. You gotta get close for some of these things. Normally you don't have to move furniture. And if you start off a strip, but stop, the scroll bar will, or the time bar will start where you stopped again. So it won't be a full strip to do. There. Skill point. Painting. Don't waste paint. That is the most valuable thing on painting. It won't let you do more than one strip. Now, if you think you're doing something that you shouldn't be, there are bars just under the window, just a little bit at the edge. The computer will tell you if you're supposed to do it. If you look at the 24%, that's now 25. 26. 27. 29. So all those are necessary things to your completing. Now if you're not a completionist like me or OCD, you'll soon be able to skip and collect on what you've already earned, which is 1,016. There. You can leave right now if you wanted to. I will finish this. Make sure I didn't miss anything, because I already bought the paint. There we go. And I bought too much paint, of course. I'm going to do that wall in the amaranth. Now once your can is empty, you just dispose of it. We don't have... Oh yeah, I overbought. On jobs like this, don't overbuy until you're... It's only like 20 bucks a gallon, but still 20 bucks that you could have earned. I'm gonna use the amaranth as the accent. Why would she choose these ugly colors? I know it's a computer. Can't wait till this game grows in scope. You know, maybe they'll get more houses to do, different types of missions, or slightly different jobs, enhanced tool sets. That would be nice. Enhanced renovations. Lost on the turning around and around and around. Ugh, so dark. Yes, I know. It's still better than that pink. New painting skill. Paint 2 walls. I go up to 3. Because you can cross over and it'll do 2 panels at once. There, those walls are done. Now I only need to do... You can switch easily between colors, unlike in real life. In real life, you'd have to change the roller. You notice how smooth it is, though. Smooth, whatever. With doing 2 at once, you can just keep going. There we go. We're up to 1,400. And we are complete. 1,500 bucks. Let's complete this order. Now we have access to painting, so we could paint if we wanted to. We still can't get rid of those. But if we wanted to, we could get rid of this ugly looking interior. And I think it's negotiation. It is good. So the next job we'll get paid 25% more for. Alright, so that's a basic introduction. I pulled my bloody microphone. I sat back in my chair and pulled my microphone right out of my computer. I think I'm going to mess this up because I've rolled over the wire. I've dropped it. Oh, already the jack is misbehaving. It's less than a year old. Alright, so I'm going to cut it off here. Although you probably should see... I'm going to buy that house. It's a good one to start with. And it says once you bought it, you can go right there. You can see what you're up against in your house flipping career. Now you see these guys on the left, they're going to try to influence you. The one at the top, I believe, is the professional. The second guy is a partier. He wants to have a place for himself. Not only just a big bedroom, but expensive stuff. Ugh. The next one is basically a college guy. He likes to study. Ah, look. Now you can build walls, demo, tile, and sell stuff. So let's get rid of the junk. Then we'll clean up. They all have opinions on the left side. If you'll see, you got green arrows and red arrows telling you what actions they like. So let's clean. Yeah, the one at the top is a professional. There's also a businessman in there who likes what do you call it there? He keeps saying about 2 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms. I like 2 bedrooms, tenants like 2 bedrooms, and 2 bathrooms. Which probably is correct. I'm not going to discount that because that's probably true. But he's awfully annoying. So as we clean it up, you'll start to hear people, or start to see them say things. Some will say it looks like crap. Others will say, come over and clean my house. Now you'll notice in green it says sell this house. Don't sell the house. You won't make anything off of it. Just for now, clean it. You can paint it and make a quick buck off of it. You replace everything. But these guys also like things not just to be clean, but furnished. The girl second to last likes clutter. Picture frames, pictures, plants, flowers. 1 bedroom. It's got to be 1 bedroom. And you got to be careful because those oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh, wrong button. Ah, now you see, that's glass. Those really should be cockroaches. let's show you. Settings, general, where's the roaches? Fog, grain, motion blur. It's gotta be under general somewhere. Display broken glass instead of cockroaches. This messes me up. Makes me weak. Well, I shouldn't say weak, it just makes my skin crawl. I'm gonna switch it back because I don't like this. I'm gonna have the heebie-jeebies and I just had a shower. Gonna need another. Let's get rid of this trash. Alright, so, ooh, dispose of that. Clean. I mean, some of these places are in really sorry shape. The only thing worth keeping in this kitchen, really, is that up there, the exhaust hood and the stove. Might have to get a little closer. There. Wow, has that ever taken a while? I'm so used to really good stuff. I played this for like 30 hours already, and I was pretty advanced in the skill ratings for cleaning, because the majority of this game is cleaning. Although you get there is now you can use your little thing here to scan and sell the stuff directly. Now this, you can open it, close it, but the doors are still bad. Just get rid of it. Sell the frying pan, sell that. Get rid of your doors. They're just in the way. You're going to replace them anyway. Because they're in awful shape. I'm never going to keep that bed. I never do. Now here's your back door. I always get rid of these. In most bathrooms you're going to be in, except for some that are really well maintained, which is rare in here, you're going to have to replace all the tile. Because no amount of scrubbing will get that staining off. And if you're like me, in any way, if you're looking at a home to sell it or to buy it, you wouldn't want to see stained tile. It's just the way most people are. So, get rid of it. And get rid of most of that. Let's clean up. Oh, it's vacuum cleaner time. You've destroyed the cockroach nest. Now these suckers are usually crawling right up the wall. That's clean. Unfortunately, I can't see that mini-map again because I always end up replacing these tiles anyway. They're just floor tile. And I haven't figured out a way to make really good choices in regards to the layout of this place. I don't know if that's out back or outside. No, it's outside. Just keep scrubbing at the corners and I won't do anything. There. Bloody plants. Would be kind of cool if they had a pressure washer. But I think the idea is that this is supposed to be a pressure washer, in a way. Oh, there we are. That's what I was looking at. And that's what I was looking at on the mini-map that I couldn't see in the inside. Still missing stuff outside, of course. Oh, missing stuff inside. What the heck am I missing outside? Huh. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's take a hammer to it. Alright, well I'm going to call it here because this is getting a little annoying, but I don't have the money yet to do full renovations like I want. I'll replace the basic doors. I should do that now. Now let's upgrade. Store doors. Now you'll see there's in front door and internal doors and sliding doors. And there's a sauna door. Pretty much everything speaks for itself. Internal are inside doors. The door knocker is the exterior of the house. And that's on the left side. So you want it there. Let's hope I didn't. Nope, I didn't. Now it's just a bunch of cleaning up, painting, replacing. Okay, so this is the bathroom on the minimap. That spider web is right in this main room. There it is. How did I miss that? Alright, let's clean the window and call it a day. You'll notice how your window mop changes as well when you choose the better mop. So you get a bit better quality gear. 3 windows. This is what bugs me about this room. This is your bedroom, but it would be the perfect place for a bathroom. If you look on the mini-map, let me go a little more central to this so you can see the layout. There's 5 rooms. Well, 4 basically, but the walls sort of define everything. The bathroom is off the kitchen. You have to go through the kitchen to get to the bathroom, which is just stupid. The bathroom should be right off the main room, and it should be right off the main door. But there's so many windows in the bedroom, it's almost impossible to use it as such. And you can't change the footprint. You can take out these walls, but you can't increase the size of the house. Because I would if I could. I've tried to lay this out a few different ways, and it always ends up being ugly. So now I'm just going to keep the layout the same the way it is, paint it properly, and deal with it. And bite my OCD bullet, I guess. Alright, hopefully this was informative, and you can use this to have a little more fun with the game than starting out from basic 0 and trying to figure the game mechanics out. You can make more profit if you flip houses over the jobs, but as you increase in difficulty in the jobs, the amount of money paid out is quite a bit higher too. You can get upwards of $15,000 to $20,000 per job, but some of them can get pretty intensive, almost like renovating a full house, buying and renovating your house and selling it for a profit, which can net you anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 at a shot, right up to $50,000 to $100,000. And I only got up to just a little over half of the houses bought and sold on my first playthrough. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Gamer name is Heart Attack Jack. I am the ADD OCD builder. Have a good one. Let's see.